Up next is Shelley in San Antonio, Texas. Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Waiting for as long as I've been waiting. I'm getting teary-eyed, so I have to apologize.
No troubles.
I lost my husband in February.
Oh, my.
Suddenly.
I'm sorry.
He was 61. I'm 60. I gave my son the job of handling my finances, which was probably a mistake, but I knew I couldn't do it. And he's done a good job. He's gotten a financial planner. He's done well. But all of a sudden, I kept telling him he was playing with stock. And all of a sudden, they found out that there's like $27,000 in stocks. But I don't know how much he put into it, so I know there's going to be taxes to do. There's going to be. And, I have a house that I only owe $38,000 on.
Mm-hmm. How much other money is there other than this $27,000 in stocks?
We hadn't done very well saving money. I think he knew things were happening because he bought extra life insurance, but it was $375,000 in life insurance.
And you've got that money?
I had that money with the financial planner.
Okay.
And I'm pulling a monthly amount out.
Yeah. How long have you all been married?
We have been married 40 years.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Shelley.
And had dated for 5, so we were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
And we were together forever.
I'm so sorry. So, did you work outside the home?
I did for a while, and then I stayed home with the kids.
What did you do?
Was his goal. I was a preschool teacher, or I worked with insurance, and neither one can I do now for disability reasons.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing. Let me give you an assignment. Can I? Would you allow me to do that?
Sure.
Okay. You do not need a babysitter. You are a 60-year-old woman, and you're perfectly capable. Your heart is broken, and your stomach stays in your throat several minutes or hours a day because of grief, and that just means that you loved your husband and you're a wonderful woman. That's all that means. Okay? And it does make it hard to think clearly while the tears are this close to the top all the time. But you're capable. And I do not want you to have a 20-year game plan. You're only 60. I do not want you to have a 20-year game plan of your son and your financial planner making all your decisions. I do want them to stay in your corner and advise you, but I want you to get on top of this over the next year. You have 1 year to do it. That's your assignment. I want you to understand what's going on with this instead of asking them what you can do. Ask them what you should do, and then you make your own decisions. I want you to have some power again.
Yeah, because I don't even know how much I had in the 401k.
I know.
There's still the 401k.
And that, you know what that causes? That causes you to worry about stuff you may not even need to be worrying about.
Right.
Because you don't have knowledge of what's going on and you don't have power. If you were the only one that said something's going to happen, and until you said it, it didn't happen, I don't mind them being in your corner and saying, Mom, I think this is wise, or the financial planner going, Ma'am, I think this is a good idea, and here's what you could do, and you look at that and you go, well, okay, but you don't say, I did this because my financial planner said to. You do this because I looked at it, I understood it, and I am going to make the decision. Now, it's going to take you a little while to get that kind of power right now because you're dealing with a broken heart.
Right. And plus, I need to add to the story. He stood beside me as I was an alcoholic.
Are you still?
As an alcoholic, you're always an alcoholic. But
no, are you sober now?
No, as time has gone on through the holidays, I've been drinking more.
Okay. Then you don't
I
need to
don't
make
trust
decisions in that
myself.
setting. If you're not going to be sober, you don't need to make decisions. So you're wise to share that. So now you have 2 assignments. You ready for the second one?
Get sober.
Amen. That's what he would
I
want.
know.
That's what he would want. It's
I
what he
know
always
he
wanted.
would want it.
It's what he always wanted. And it's your best life, isn't it?
It was my best life when I was sober.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
So that'll give you the
he
power
stood
back.
beside me, and the church stood beside me, and
Yeah,
and
let me just tell you, I'm going to stand beside you. I'm going to
to
stand beside you, but the problem with me standing beside you is I'm also going to kick your butt.
kick my butt.
Because I love you and you're going to straighten up, girl. Okay?
I am.
All right.
But I just was wondering about when you invest. I don't know how much you invested.
I don't either.
To get that money.
I think I'm going to sell that stock and pay off your house is probably what I'm going to do. But we got more important things than the $27,000 and the $38,000. We got $375,000 laying over there. We got to get you sober, and we got to get you where you're making the decisions with a clear mind, and B, from a position of power and knowledge. And you don't have either one right now.
Okay.
So, but probably when I get you to a clear mind and in power, say March. You're sober till March. And you're starting to meet with this financial planner and with your son, and you're understanding what's going on, and they're not having to take care of you because you're drunk. They're taking care of you and walking with you and loving you as you're coming into power and you're throwing your shoulders back and becoming the woman that you're supposed to be. Then you're going to make the decision to pay off this house by selling this stock and maybe a little bit of that $375 as well, and that's going to be a good decision. But that's probably not worry about that today.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have enough to live on.
So now,
I mean, my house payment's only $700, so I'm,
okay.
don't have this $2,000 house payment.
Yeah, I know, but I just want you to have no payments and have the income coming in.
And that's only that. Besides my car is only debt I have.
So one more thing, okay? I want to put you into Financial Peace University in Ramsey Plus. So I can teach you, Rachel and I and the rest of the team here at Ramsey can teach you how to handle money and give you this power in this area of money so that you get a sense of control here. If I give you this class for free, will you promise to go through it?
Yes, I will.
Okay. And I need you to call me back in March and tell me that you're sober and that you're getting on top of this stuff, okay?
I will do that.
All right. We love you, darling. You hold on, and Austin will pick up, and we'll get you signed up for this stuff. But church standing beside you, husband standing beside you, son standing beside you, and Dave and Rachel now standing beside you. But understand that what comes with that is accountability. We want you to have your best possible life, and that's going to involve the things we've been talking about here today. And I know your heart's broken, honey. I know your heart's broken.
That was good, though. I think that's a good message of just the knowledge brings clarity and it brings confidence for everyone. So, Shelley, I pray all good things for you.
Amen.